It might be.
It might be a good start to it. Who knows?
We've probably talked about it, but in case people forget, you're Josh.
And you're Andrew.
Together
We
are
dads
who
who
swing
swing kettlebells.
or big ass mugs. Josh, what the hell's that?
It's the big wave, buddy. You can't put the big wave on a small mug.
No, no, you can't. But what else do you put on? What else do you put on a big mug like that, though? Too, like you can't put birds. It's a lot of birds.
That would be a lot of birds. Birds are interesting. Hey, like you get more interested in them as you get older for some reason.
Do you think birds are real, or are they spies for the government?
No, they're real.
Yeah.
Real spies. Yeah, you thought you'd catch me slacking on that because I'm a little tired today, isn't it? Thought you. You know what's funny? I saw something online and it was like it was a meme and it's like you as a Canadian you can't see a blue jay without saying, "Oh look, there's a blue jay."
Very true.
And now that I'm cognizant of it, dude, I that is 100. I am guilty, 100% guilty of doing it all the time.
Well, they're just so. I don't think there's anything like them in nature,
No, they're awesome.
like the color.
Yeah, and the baseball team, obviously, right?
Well, there's obviously there's the correlation there for sure. We get fired up for that, but I can't think of another blue animal on that's on land.
There is the blue bird that's like a small, almost like little chickadee size, and it's but it's all blue.
Where would you see those?
Well, I've seen them.
Yeah.
I think now I don't.
So our blue count is up to two,
Yeah.
and they're both birds.
Here. I'm gonna test your. I'm gonna test your loyalty to Blue Jays. Do you think 200 angry Blue Jays could take down a gorilla? But no, what is the number of Blue Jays you think they could take down a gorilla? And I don't mean the baseball players.
That would be funny. Aren't they ferocious hunters?
Blue Jays. That makes me love them even more.
I
I
feel like
guess
they're killed, like they're not birds of prey from the size sense of things, but I thought they were like killers.
I as I'm saying it though, like 200 or 100 seem like a stupid number when they've clearly done simulations that a gorilla could destroy 100 people at a time, like 100 men coming at it.
But the flying is
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not like it's not like 200 would descend upon them. Well, maybe if they just like cloud over it.
I think that's the only way you could do it. You'd have to just tip of the spear and gone.
Yeah,
Everyone's just clapping in.
the first 100, the first 50 are just there to like sacrifice themselves. You just gotta clog his breathway, his airways.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't like that obviously because it's a majestic animal, but I think that's the only way they'd have to do it. They said to close the pressure or add some pressure gaps on it by not letting him release any of
Black
his own anger.
black out the sun. Whatever the number is, Josh, there's a lot. It's a lot. It'd take a lot of Blue Jays to do that.
Black out the sun. Do you ever remember growing up, like in the '90s, when there'd be like an eclipse at
Yeah.
school, and we'd still just be out at recess, and the teachers just don't look directly at it.
Were we not supposed to be outside?
I'm just saying, like now you would never. It would be like such precautions. Like I feel like you wouldn't let, but we're just like, yeah, go out there, but just don't look at it.
Well, yeah, it seems kind of silly that you wouldn't let them outside, or you'd give them half a day. But that's type of mm, white glove hesitation has crept into my life because wasn't there was one recently, like a big one a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Well, I think they have. Yeah, there was. It was like 2 years ago or something, right? It was the everything just went dark.
I was hesitant to fly. I was supposed to be flying during that time, and I was hesitant to fly. I booked a different flight.
Interesting. And what
Yeah,
made you hesitant to fly during an eclipse?
I thought it was gonna be like Y2K.
No way. Oh, dude, do you remember how crazy things were? Everyone's like, go out and rent like the PlayStation game system or like a GameCube because they're just not going to remember who has it. I'm like, well, we're in a small town of like 3,000 people. I'm pretty sure Ted from the movie store is going to remember that I took this before.
I remember the hysteria for sure.
I remember thinking it was so real that as like the clock's counting down, I'm like looking out the window, like, is there what's going to happen? What this is crazy.
I was probably too young for that, but later in life, I had a buddy who was really into the tinfoil hats theories, and the big one was the Mayan calendar expiring. Was it like 2012?
Yes.
And he's like, "No, man. As I think it was like December 12th. As that approaches, you'll see the planets line up, and you'll see them get closer and closer." And so every day on my morning commute at like 6 a.m., I'd pull out onto the street and I'd be looking. And I was like, oh, it's not there yet today. But every day I thought I was going to be able to start seeing something. And it was in my mind that 2012, December 12th, sayonara, see you later, signing out for good.
And so then like the next day, like on the 13th, was he's now that's just theories out the window. He's just coming, shirts tucked in, collared shirt, ties done.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no, it wasn't serious.
He just made it his entire identity prior to, and I was like, no, it was nothing. It was fine.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
happy
They
that it
got the
didn't happen.
dates lined up. It's 2014. But I mean, they just kept
And just
pushing.
kept pushing it back like two numbers.
We got to punt this meeting. We got to circle back to this.
Yeah, it's all just even numbers and stuff, right? And
That could have nothing to do with they just ran out of paper in their book.
you know what'd be funny if it was something like that. They're like, you know what? Yeah, we're in a little paper crisis. We're gonna switch over, right, to something different.
Like Marcellus, you went overboard here, man. Dude, you went thousands of years. Like, who's going to be
Why
around
did you
here?
do this?
Yeah, why did
What?
you? This is too much, man. We didn't pay you for all this. We're revoking your overtime.
And they're, you know what? Now we're just gonna do it where we make the calendar 1 year at a time, and then we just go forward a day of the week next year, and
Some
that's what we're gonna
dude,
do.
some
And
dude realized as long as he kept writing calendars, he didn't have to go out and like build the pyramid. So he's like, all right, I'll just keep doing this. And they caught on.
that is funny if that is literally just what happened. Just Marcellius, like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. You've been in here for how long? How many extra days are you taking to write these calendars?
Yeah, the Mayan chief comes down. He's like, "Are you kidding me right now? This is what you've been doing."
That's there's some too. You got to be in the room to be a fly on the fly on the wall. That's a time travel day.
That'd be a fun one. Just to go back and just see what happened. Why did you stop here, man?
How they would do things.
And see what his HR discipline was.
See how they parent.
That'd be a good one.
What do you think you could pull from the Mayans into your everyday life on parenting?
Huh? What could we do with that? It would be very interesting to see what their dispute resolution with their kids when you're asked to do something to see if how they, you know what, I see that you feel like you're not being heard. Let's have a conversation about this. When I come back from, sending a sacrificial lamb into the volcano and going and finding something else, hunting and gathering, let's go back and talk about this.
I
About
really
how
want
your
to.
life is so hard.
I really want to get into your feelings more.
I really want to get into it.
I think we could take their outside time.
That would be really cool. That is something like your family time as a unit, like a family unit after getting all of your basic needs met, right? Like what they do. I think that would actually be really cool.
That'd be kind of nice to see. Um, on that thread about tough times in childhood, twice this last week, Josh, we were begging our kids to eat supper, and the words, "If you don't finish your pizza, we're not going outside," came out of my mouth, and I'm like, what is going on? Why am I begging for you to eat pizza? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not asking broccoli. I'm not asking mush. My wife's a great cook, and it's like she doesn't cook bad, but it's not like I'm just asking you to eat dry chicken. It was pizza. We were having a pizza party, and I'm begging you to eat it so we can go outside.
Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is, and I get it. Like he's not going to starve himself, right? They're not going to starve themselves if they're hungry. They're going to eat, and I get that. But the problem is, in the interim, we have to deal with that emotional base of, hey, I'm hungry. I know this is affecting my mood. but I'm just not going to eat at the same time. And that to me makes zero sense.
Well, yeah. Then last night, like he knew exactly. This is my son. My daughter is a little better, but last night again, homemade burgers. They're delicious, and he's just not eating. And it's like, dude, you're just this burgers, man. It's burgers and tater.
And my favorite is when they're not eating too, and they're just getting spun up and like excited or goofy or want to go and do something. Like just literally take 3 bites. That's all I need to see. Give me and you find yourself just negotiating down, and maybe that is the problem. Maybe we negotiate too much. But do you not remember times growing up when you wouldn't eat and you would just be left at the dinner table?
Yeah,
And then for some reason we just stayed at the dinner table. We didn't like leave and, and try and negotiate.
it didn't happen often. I could probably remember the 2 or 3 times it did, but yeah, I remember a couple of times I did not eat.
Hmm.
And you're right. I did the thought of negotiating or talking back or just trying to leave did not cross my mind.
And I don't know if that's just like a boundary that was just set extremely early on with our parents. That with that generation there was just nothing, and maybe that boundary is massaged a little bit with our millennial parenting generation, and maybe that's something we could just time travel back like 22 years. It's a time travel day and see how that was done.
See how they did it. Bring the kid with us and just
Yeah.
let this is what it was like.
Do you want this? That could be you,
You
right?
wanna you wanna have to rewind your movies.
It was funny. It was the other day. My daughter literally asked like about remotes. Like, what were our remotes like growing up? I'm like, you're looking at it. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you think Nana or Papa just got up and then because I had to explain like the TV had the channel clicker
The
on the
dial.
actual the dial, right? And like, you think they got up and changed the channel every time they wanted it to go through it? I said, no, that was Dad. That was me 100%. Didn't matter what I was doing, or if I wanted to finish the Lego set I was building. That was
No,
put on pause real fast.
yeah. I mean, eventually the TV started coming with the buttons for the numbers. So if you wanted
Mhm.
29, you could at least press it. But for a while, it was just the actual dial itself, the crank. Let's get into dance comp. Last
Dance
one of the
comp, baby.
year.
Yeah.
Last one of the year. See you later, Bonvoy points. Thank you so much for the free breakfast. How'd it go?
Oh, excuse me. It was awesome, man. Like I will say this, like my wife and I killed this one, I think, when it came to like organizational stuff.
Humble.
Like yeah, like we were, what's that?
I said humble.
Yeah, super humble. I will give it all the credit to her though, 100%. Like again, we all know my opinions on this. Like the dance dad, we exist from wake up to delivering to the venue, and keeping the vibes high in between. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's a tough job sometimes, right? But again, like being dance dad is just easy. Even once we get there, you just get to be goofy and hang out with all the other kids and the dads, and we're just hanging around, just like just dudes duding on couches and stuff, waiting for the girls to come out with their next costume on or hang out in between, right? And again, keeping vibes high. But like before we went to bed each night, like we'd be set up for the morning. We'd have it set, like we'd have our plan, what we're gonna do. It was a lot of early mornings because I was getting up at like 4 o'clock to go run, so I can come back, shower, and start waking up the girls and do all that, right? But parking, we were able to get like we just timed it perfectly. We got indoor parking in the parkade each day. Like it was good. The weather was horrendous. We had a wild southern Alberta springtime snowstorm.
Ooh.
But no, it was great, man. Like the venue was beautiful. It was big and spacious, so that was cool. And this comp, some of the ones we've been to before is like the girls will dance, and then the categories are so large that it's like another hour and a half or 2 hours before the adjudications. But this was literally groups of 5 to 8 dances. So like you were in and out within a half an hour. It was wild. So the hotel was great. It had an indoor water park, so that got fired up continuously, multiple swim days.
What's a bigger flex for you, running through a springtime snowstorm or just landing the best parking spot?
Oh, buddy. I mean, I will be honest with you. Landed the best parking spots 3 times during an indoor or during a snowstorm, right?
Yeah.
I would have to say parking for sure.
Yeah.
If you can find like a wicked parking spot and and flex that off. Like as your other dance dads are coming in, like, did you see this? See that? Look at right there.
Oh, did you park all the way back there
Yeah,
again?
that's tough. I'm sorry.
Trying
I
to get your
mean,
steps in.
yeah, that's right. That's cute, right? I
I
guess you gotta
already
get a
got my
workout
steps in.
somehow.
I went for a run.
Yeah, it's just the most annoying brag after brag after brag. It was it was interesting seeing the toys that the different level of or age of kids, right, play with was interesting, right? Because you have
Oh yeah.
like our girls are playing with like stickers and doing little crafts and things because of their age, and then like the next group up is playing with these like the dumplings that everyone's obsessed with. Have you seen those yet?
No.
There's little dumplings you can get them, and they're
Like
literally just in like a little
potato
full,
dumplings?
pretty much. But like there's squishers, like the squishy ones that have like the slime and stuff inside, and they're literally just little dumplings with a little smile on its face. And like they come up, they're like little wrinkles. It's just like a food dumpling, but it's like a stress ball squisher type thing.
What the heck?
And it comes in a little full, like a plastic dumpling basket.
Important.
Yep, you should check it out. You might, yeah, I think your missus might like you to get her a dumpling. But and then the older ones from that were like playing with this like big rubber cucumber that was like a similar thing, and it's just so funny just watching them, man. Like it. There was one cool thing that I got to solidify my uncomfortableness with heights because there was this like spiral staircase that's just held up by like three different contact points from the second floor to the third floor, but it was like 3.5 floors up type thing. Do not like it. I can confirm you still don't like that.
But this is at the venue.
Yeah.
So there's a lot
And
of
the kids
there's
are
a lot of
just
people on the staircase. It's not like it's a one at a time thing.
and the kids are just flying up and down on this one. I was like, but no, this one was separate than the one to go from like the like level one to level two of the theater. This was like up to the rooftop patio of the theater here, and yep, not a huge fan. Not a fan.
You're just giving them the side eyes, like slow down. Was it shaking? Was it moving?
No, not at all. It was pretty
Oh,
solid.
okay.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
100% solid. There was no way I was getting hurt, but it was uncomfortable.
Was
And I
there
love when
gaps
you're.
between the stairs?
Nope, not at all.
Oh, okay. No, fair
No.
enough, man. I get you. There's still yeah, there's still some staircases out there that'll tuck your tummy in real quick.
No, the but the comp itself, man, it was a blast. The girls did great. Now we're on recital this upcoming weekend, so and then it's going to be done for a couple months.
Okay, so the competitions are done, but the recital is the culmination of the years of the season's work and the
Yep,
celebration internally for the club.
yep, for friends and family to come and watch and cheer them on and just see what they've been working on all year.
I'm assuming then they do the same dances they've been doing competition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
there's
also a good way too, like for us, like we won't see all the different dances either, right? Because we're only going to be there at the dance comp for like the time period that our daughter's dancing, right?
oh, gotcha. Like
Yeah,
all the
like
other teams.
yeah, like we might only be there for like an hour or 2 hours at a time, and the comp's going to go from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but because like really now, like with the girls, like they dance, and then they're like, we need to go to the water slide immediately.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that's always a good little carrot to dangle if the behaviors aren't coming out in a positive way.
Yeah, there's no like hanging around and watching because I guess they see it. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Good water slides. Water
Oh, buddy.
slides. Water just water slide.
Well, water slide, but then there was like a whole little water park thing, which is cool. So
Oh, like a big yeah, big like.
you know what's funny? Like it's just so easy to be like, and I get it. I'm cognizant of this. It is so easy to be a dad. Like the moms are up, they're doing makeup, they're doing the hair, they're battling through different personalities at 5 a.m. And then as a dad, we're in the water park, and it's as easy as like the thing that like fill the bucket that fills up and then falls over. It's like you just hold it till it gets extra full, and then flip it sideways and onto one of the kids, and then it's just like the greatest thing ever. And it's almost not fair how easy it is on us, and ladies, I'm cognizant of this 100%. Like it's like you do that, you're just yeah, this is so much fun. After the moms have just been like delicately tiptoeing on eggshells through different personalities to do the actual things of like substance through that.
But give yourself credit though, Josh. Not every dad does that, right? Some I'm sure, maybe not on your team, but some I'm sure just like sitting down at the water park, you know, asking their kids to turn the channel, change the channel.
Everyone's just having a coffee at the water park, and then there's a couple of us dads just looking like silly idiots. I personally just want to be in the water park myself, though.
But that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's I'd rather be the silly idiot having fun
hmm
than just what are you
that's right.
talking about for 2 hours with the same people you've just spent all weekend with? Like, just same thing. So yeah, you got to enjoy it. Same thing when you go to the park. Like you might as well kind of immerse yourself in the playground.
Otherwise, time's gonna go by slow, man. But then
At
you're gonna
the same
miss
time,
those times.
going by fast. I
Yeah,
mean,
because you're gonna miss
then
that with your kids.
yeah, the last time you can play at a park will either be when you're 39 or 44, or it would have been 14. So it's like, well, what do you want? Never to play at a park, never to swing on a swing.
Yep, that's right.
Silly times.
And probably not even taking time to appreciate your wicked parking spot that you got.
Important,
I
important.
love that after we really peeled back layers, that the water park and good parking spots were my takeaways from the weekend.
I think that's what it would be for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Weekend, nice weather, not having spring snowstorms, but my next 2 weeks are gong shows. Got a couple housekeeping questions for you.
Let's do it. Fire away.
We had a really nice day the other day. I'm talking like 20 degrees, sunny times. Excuse
The
me.
sweet stuff.
My front lawn is a mess, like just dead grass from the winter. So I was like, look, I'm not going to be home. And then we're going on vacation. If I don't do this now, I'm not doing this for another 3 weeks. At which point, I'm the last one on the street.
Don't be that
So
guy.
no, so I laid some soil in the dead spots, threw the grass seed down, or watered grass seed, watered more soil, watered, just to compact it. It's a little early.
Is
We're still gonna have some temperatures around 4 or 5 degrees the next couple of days, so a little chilly. Is it too early for me to have done that, or did I do the right thing and be a responsible neighbor by getting ahead of the curve?
well, I think you can definitely, regardless of how it goes, you can articulate it. Like you're either gonna be like a genius, and you're gonna come back, and you're gonna have those little grass, little sprouts coming up. Um, but otherwise, even if it goes the opposite, and you guys get the snow that we just had, right? You'd be like, listen, guys, I had to do it. I had to do it because I didn't want to, chance not having it done and be gone for 3 weeks, and already I'm behind and it looks terrible, right?
Hmm.
Um,
Playing
but
catch up when it gets hot is hard.
yeah, but I think also just being out there and raking it up is pretty. That's a dominant dad move, right?
I think so, and I definitely had the boots on. My daughter came out; she had her boots on. She had the rake. We were having a little time. I just don't know. Like, is it?
How here's a good one. How many how many conversations between other husbands, like the dads, like around the neighborhood, they're looking out their window with a coffee in the morning, like, oh my God, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Probably a little bit because I've noted I'm not the only one on the street to have it now. There's other people. Some people were ahead of me, but I thought when I saw them, I'm like, oh, that's early, and then it clicked in. I was like, I gotta probably do this too.
Yeah. I think you're bang on. And how cool is it? Did you have to go to like the Canadian Tire Garden Center, and you're picking up your bags of soil and your grass seed?
Oh, we did that well in advance. I think early April we grabbed some seed at the old Home Hardwares, and then the Black Earth, the
Yes.
BC Black Earth, that big
Yes.
stuff.
There's nothing that'll motivate you more than like being in the garden center. You're like, yes, this is, and then usually with me that motivation just dissipates like as I get closer to home, right?
I mean, I like it. I probably spent half an hour out there doing
hmm
it, and it was common. My daughter, she tapped out after about 10 minutes. She wanted to go back inside.
10 minutes, dude. That's not bad.
Yeah, she was going for a little bit, but I found it calming. And then I finally found 20 minutes to do all the garage work I have.
Oh man, big day.
Well, I mean, 20 minutes made such a dent. It's probably 2 hours. But here's the thing, Josh. Like garage work is so far down the priority list
Mm-hmm.
that it's hard for me to like steer myself for those 20 minutes.
You know, it's funny because with garages, it's that thing all the time. I think we've said this before too. Uh, it's one of those things where, us and our spouses might not see it, but if we don't do the garage thing, it's going to be like a huge backfire down because you'll be going to pull in one day after work, and then all of a sudden, like it's a mess, and there's no room for it. And now it's a huge inconvenience because you had something else planned, but you got to go out and move something around. It's one of those things where it's, yeah, sure, you don't see it, it's out of sight, out of mind, but it actually is still important because if you don't deal with it, next thing you know, like I don't know what it is about like garbage or cardboard box multipliers in the garage, but it's like instantaneous. If you're not out there, keeping it organized, it's
Oh
going to
yeah.
be absolute chaos, and now you can't park in there.
Oh yeah, and like you said, especially if you need it, then it's too
Yeah.
late. It's too late. So, no, I think I'm trying to chip away like 5, 10 minutes at a time. It's not a lot of work. I just gotta hand bomb some building materials downstairs, and then that'll basically clear up half the space. So
And are you going to move some little KBs, some kettlebells back upstairs?
it's starting to smell like garage season.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, it is. And then open that garage door as you're doing some good old swings.
Well, I think I'm gonna keep everything in the basement
You just
because
bring it up.
that allows the early morning workouts. Just because my daughter sleeps right on top of the garage, and so I can't really make a lot of noise or play music, kind of thing. But yeah, when they're awake or they're not home, they're definitely making the journey up the stairs. Garage doors open.
Man, there's just something about working out outside, though, right? That's
Well,
just
it's the
great.
best.
It's the best,
It's the
right?
best.
Goes back to me being a psycho at 4 in the morning outside, swinging kettlebells and doing hill sprints. Like it just makes it more fun. It's like you're playing outside, like you were when you were a kid, right?
This has a nasty term to it, but there's some testosterone that comes from working out outside. Like there's some science there for sure.
Yeah, there has to be, right? It has to go back to that primal instinct that of us being outside, right? And being,
You're getting the vitamin D, you know, you're outside, fresh air,
yeah,
body is firing.
yeah,
Body is like, this is good. This is, like you said, natural.
grounded to the earth,
This is
right? Kind of like a gorilla out there.
bring it on, Blue Jays.
That's right. It has to be like 500 Blue Jays, right? Like that's a
200
lot
might
of
be,
Blue Jays.
200 might be, like I said, if they just black out the sun, like if they just Roman shielded and descend upon the gorilla, like I said, the first 50 that touch down are probably not making it back, but
No,
maybe a good portion of them aren't making it back. But yeah, if they could just clog up the airways and hold it down, I mean, collectively, they've probably going to be about 400 pounds. I don't know how much does a blue jay weigh, like 2 pounds,
no, there's no. It had to be less. It's got to be less than a
ounces.
pound.
Yeah.
Isn't that what like those like the? I guess that was no. I was gonna say something that made me sound really stupid. So I was gonna say like aren't birds like bones hollow? Like isn't that one of the reasons they can fly is because they're so light? But that wouldn't make sense because there's larger birds like condors that are heavy and they fly. So
I don't, yeah, maybe 2 pounds is a stretch. I think
but
they're more
also
than just in ounces, but yeah, they're probably around a pound or so. So, I mean, 200 pounds of tight Roman shield
yeah.
formation.
I mean, that's the only way they're going to be able to do it, or the drive by, but it have to be like a lot precision drive by, right? Because I feel like gorilla skin's pretty thick. I don't think it's like us.
I don't think you could peck through that quickly.
No, it's going to be
You have to get it down.
yeah, it's going to be like the
Mobilized.
pebble in the heel of your shoe type story, right? Where it's just gonna you're gonna have to wear this guy down for a long time.
I don't think gorillas wear shoes.
You they don't because they have basically hands for feet. But you know what though? That is an advantage of the Blue Jay that we weren't even considering. Like in the arena, is uh
Their
is they're
shoes.
gonna yeah, that's right, shoes. No, if they're gonna be able like to do a fly like a whole bunch of like fly downs, pack really tucker this guy out, and then just go like sit on a perch.
Oh, like they could take shifts.
Yeah, and but they go sit and then down, sit and then down, right in and out like a fiddler's elbow. That's
Oh,
right. You
okay.
hear that one? In and out like a
That's a
fiddler's elbow.
that's a prairie saying. Going back to garage.
Yes.
Surprised extension cord question.
Ooh. Okay.
Is your extension cord put away neatly, all rolled up, tightly coiled, ready for the next use, or is it a bumble jumble mess?
No, I take the two ends and I'll put them together, and then I'll just move my hand down like maybe like a foot or so, and then I will just loop it like an arm's length, right? So it's got a nice loop, and then when I have that other end, I will loop that, like I'll spin it around it a couple times, then shoot it through the opening so I can hang it up on the wall, and because I have my favorite one that I love to use, right?
Okay.
I have my favorite ones, and then but because of our, like, we do huge Christmas displays, I got like 30 extension cords, man. So if I just left those hanging around, that's just chaos.
Mm,
Yeah, it's just absolute chaos, like a snake pit. No one wants to see that. A
that's true.
hibernaculum, that's gross.
That's gross.
Yours are just left like that, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I mean, I only have the one, so. But I was curious
That's
because I was like, oh, okay. Your hose must be the same way.
no, hose is just ridiculous.
Okay, good.
No, I'm kidding. The hose is the same. Carry on. Come on.
I think it's, I mean, the front yard hose is just a little different. There's no good spot for it. It's too heavy for the wall mount that
Mhm.
was there, but the backyard hose is fine. It's not an issue.
I do say this, and I'm pretty sure all the dads listening here are going to agree. You need to get more extension cords. Just having one because that's an appropriate one that you need is not acceptable.
We only need the one though.
Doesn't matter what you need, Andrew.
I think
Doesn't
it
matter what
does.
you need. What does that even mean?
I think it does. If
No,
there
it
was a
doesn't.
use case for it, I would have it, but I don't see the
You
use cases
should probably go to Home Hardware and get another one.
just in case.
You never know, right? You never know. Maybe you'll need another one. Maybe you need to make one extra long. Maybe you need one to go over the house and back into the backyard. You don't know.
Loop around.
Yeah, go up through a window all the way back to the backyard. That's the thing. You have an extension cord. You just never know when you need your cord to be extended. It's in the name, Andrew.
Refusing to use the wall sockets, the electrical
it's
sockets on
it's
the
in
outside
the
of the house, and
name.
just running it through just running it through the windows.
I do have one other thing I'd love to bring up to get your opinion of this, because this came up when we were I was chatting with um, Stu, actually,
Okay.
right? And we were just chatting because when and it goes back to, I think you and I have chatted about this before. Moms taking pictures of dad and baby versus dad taking pictures of mom and baby. I think we got to be better, guys. I think we have to be better at the pictures we take.
I'm gonna toot my own horn.
You are
I
good.
I do a pretty good job of it.
And
I
I'm gonna
was
also hop on that train because I was fire at taking pictures in this last family vacation we were at.
yeah.
But it's also like 17 years, we're like 18 and a half, 19 years into our relationship, and this is the first time I can say that I was fire at
Good
taking
for you, man.
photos.
Good for you. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time or the best time to start would have been 19 years ago, but the second best time was on that last family vacation. So, no, it's an adjustment. I was trained early on, and then probably at the same time while my wife was training me, I was going through some personal development stuff where they're like, "Who gives a shit what other people think?" And it just kind of dawned on me. It was like, yeah, anytime there's awkwardness about taking pictures or asking people to take pictures of us, like I don't mind doing that because it's like I ain't ever seeing that person again. I'll even tell them, man, and people laugh at me and kind of chide me for this is if I ask a stranger to take a picture and they go horizontal, they put the phone horizontal, I'll be like, actually, do you mind taking like a vertical one too? Just because
We're not going to use a horizontal one.
like look man, when people ask me to take a picture, I'm getting like I'm trying to get the nice ratio, the landscape. I'm not zooming in on their face with the little thing of the mountain in the background. It's like, no, you want to see, you got to you know what I mean, like
Hmm.
there's an art to it, and
Yep.
I take it seriously for other people. And I don't mind asking people to retake a photo or do it differently.
Nice.
And I try to get the one thing that sometimes happens with my wife, taking photos of my wife, is I won't bring my phone somewhere and I'll miss it because I'll miss that picture because she has her phone and she's up ahead kind of thing. But yeah, you gotta make sure you have pictures of her and the kids or her just doing something cool.
What is one of your best? Because you are. I will. You don't even need to toot your own horn. Anyone listening, I can tell you right now, Andrew kills it when it comes to get to taking pictures. What is your? Give us a tip or a trick.
Just be vulnerable. Like,
Okay.
don't be afraid to do it wrong. And if you do it wrong, she's going to get upset. But at least you did it, because then she'll be upset you didn't do it.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Like, if you don't, if you do it wrong, she's going to be upset. If you don't do it, she's going to be upset. But there's a chance if you do it, you're doing it right. So take that chance. Like, just take the chance. Just do it.
It's kind of like the I'm never wrong, but I thought at one time I was wrong, but it's because I thought I was wrong.
Mm, that's right.
I
Yeah.
do think
Just,
it's important though, right? Like you kind of hit the nail on the head, right? There's times, especially where you're if you're walking behind and you're seeing something, or you're doing something where the guys are out and about, and you just see that moment, right? And so we don't always like to have our phones with us or be on our phones, but yeah, just snapping that picture in that moment, right? Because that could be a memory that they didn't know that they needed.
yeah, like, don't get too director mode, too James Cameron behind the lens, like where you're trying to, like you said, you're on your phone the entire time trying to capture the moment. But yeah, if you see something cool happening, pull it out, you know, try to get it. It's better when it's candid than scripted or forced. So just try it.
I love it.
You'll appreciate it more too.
I love it.
Good spot to end it.
I think so. Guys, be the photographer. Get out there, be vulnerable, take the photos, right? It'd be a
You
good
never,
surprise.
yeah, you never know when you might see a blue jay and a gorilla fight. So just be ready.
It's got to be in the hundreds of Blue Jays. It's got to be over. It's going to be over 300, I think.
We should ask the artificial intelligence people.
No, I don't want to because then it's gonna have they're gonna think that we're planning something with gorillas versus robots.
What's next? That's true.
What's next, right?
What's next is you're Josh,
You're Andrew.
and together
We
are
dads
who
who
swing.
swing.